Hi everybody, Dominic Esposito, your drill instructor. Welcome to the clinics Tuesday night. Okay, listen, as a follow-up, when I did that original class, part 1, on banking, and I started talking about the angle is, the angle out, and I got some really nice mail back from the lower level, beginner level players. You're very welcome. It is of no burden to me to take time to teach things fundamental and teach them well and teach them right for you. And I really am very glad to always provide you the best academics. And there you go. In the meantime, for the rest of you, hope you had a really good chance to start getting to work on your pivot system and on your parallel shifting system and had a chance to really see if those really worked for you. And go ahead and make a note or make a comment back to us so that others can hear whether something did work for you. But I want to talk now about today about what happens when you don't have that perfect angle in and perfect angle out. What do you do? And these are actually what I call the drill instructor way. I call them reverse kicks. And I'm going to show you 4 of them tonight. 4 reverse kicks. And you got to memorize these, okay? 2 tips of bottom and 2 tips to the outside. 2 down, 2 out. That's the English that you want to put on the cue ball. 2 down, 2 out. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can learn how to do this. First thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to learn a little exercise. And you can take a whole rack of balls. Now, if you have a full rack of cue balls like I do, then that's fine. But if you don't, here's the first important drill. You need to make sure you're capable of doing this. And don't just think this is easy. This takes work, okay? I want you to take 1 ball at a time, put it right in the jaw of the pocket. Right in the jaw of the pocket. That's it, right there, okay? Then, I'm going to show you the aiming technique. Aim through the ball to the corner pocket. Get down in the shot. Then, bring it back and elevate. You got to elevate 30 degrees. 30 degrees. That's the bottom finger, horizontal, it's level. And the top finger, that's your peace sign, upward. Because that's the elevation of the cue to do reverse kicks. Reverse kicks require a 30-degree cue elevation, 2 tips of bottom, 2 tips to the outside. But what I want you to do for now is I want you to go through the ball, pull it back, jack up, and get comfortable where your hand needs to be. Get comfortable so that this is when I'm down in the shot, I'm in that position, and then I'm up. I don't want to fix my hand while I'm trying to be up in the air. So get up in the air, get your hand where you think it's going to be comfortable, then come down, take aim, line it up, jack it up, start pre-stroking looking at the ball. Then eyes up. Eyes are back down. You notice the ball and the stick didn't move. Eyes up and shoot. Now I'm shooting with a 30-degree elevation with 2 tips of bottom. You say, well, how do I know what 2 tips of bottom is? Well, from the angle that you are elevated to see the cue, you then move down 2 tips. You say, well, what are 2 tips? Well, if you had a pro English trainer, you would learn that. And of course, if you don't have a pro English trainer, I'm going to tell you that it's the equivalent of moving down about 1 full half of an inch. Okay? So take another ball, put it here. Let's get the exercise. First of all, hand in a proper position. You want to check it, jack it up. Then line up. Bring it back. Bridge up. Start your pre-stroke. Eyes up. Eyes down. Eyes up. And shoot. If you miss, don't freak out. This is a very tough shot. Now, let's do it again. Everybody, follow the routine. Aim straight, right through the pocket. Bring it back in position. Eyes up, pre-stroking down. Eyes up, take the shot. Now, you should be able to make at least 14 out of 15 of these, okay? You should be able to make, 25, 28 out of 30. Bring it in position, bring it up, eyes up, Eyes are down, eyes up, take the shot. The reason that's important is because you have to get used to shooting and aiming in the proper line of direction, because we are going to be aiming at the diamonds on the table. The next thing you need to do, once you have a drill where you can see, oh good, I can aim, I can actually make a ball, then you need to actually put the shot up on the table, and now you need to shoot with a 5-speed shot stroke. Yes, 30-degree elevation, 5-speed shot stroke, and keep the cue ball straight. So once again, up on the ball, aim, in position, now bring it in, and then eyes up, eyes down, eyes up, take the shot, watch the speed. Now watch where this ball comes. Okay, that's crooked, and it's not a 5-speed. So I want you to work on this over and over and over again until you can get to the place where you can have center ball, 30-degree elevation, and you can actually shoot with a real 5-speed and keep the ball right in the middle of the table and land in the middle of the table, and that's a 5-speed shot stroke. Now, I want you to go through an entire rack of balls, because the shots I'm going to teach you, the 4 reverse rail kick shots, they require 2 tips to bottom, 2 tips to the outside, a 30-degree shot elevation, cue elevation, and a 5-speed shot stroke. 5-speed shot stroke. There it is, 5-speed. You say, what's 5-speed? I don't know what he's talking about. Well, those of you who do know, but for the ones that don't, I created quantified cue ball speed control, because easy, medium, soft, firm, hard, those are not shot speeds. They're just opinions about other things in life. You need to be able to quantify shot speed. So from 0, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The pool table has 10 shot speed zones. Every half table is a shot speed. And 1, 2, and 3 are your slow speeds. 4, 5, and 6 are your medium speeds. 7, 8, and 9 are your hard speeds. But now they're quantified. And 10, which is 19 miles an hour, that is a break speed, and you should be using your braking cue for that. Now, let's put those things together and see how it all works. So, first things first. Shot number 1. From the pocket. This is where my cue ball is. So let me just come up here, and we're going to say, starting from this cue ball, right in here in this position, this cue ball. Good? Everybody sees my cue ball? Starting from there, shot number 1, you're going to shoot a diamond 1, and the ball's going to come right back to the corner. Shot number 2, you're going to shoot the diamond number 2, and the ball's going to come straight across. Shot number 3, you're going to shoot the diamond number 3, and the ball's going to the side pocket. And starting from the corner, shoot the diamond number 5. Right, 1, 2, 3. The side pocket counts as 4, and then 5. Shoot a diamond number 5, and the cue ball goes to the corner. Now, in a situation where your opponent has either safed you, you've got a bad roll, and the only way you can get the proper angle into the rail and out for kicking to make your shot is by using reverse angles. See, remember, angle in versus angle out. When this is the angle in to here, and that's the angle out, so I could break up that cluster. But the problem is that if my opponent has a ball on the table, I'm trying to get my strike ball out, and let's just say that my opponent has a ball here. Now I can't shoot at that diamond to get the angle in and the angle out. The same is true if I'm trying to shoot at my 8-ball. And maybe I'm blocked here, and my opponent has a ball in the way, and I can't shoot here. I'm going to shoot higher. So watch and learn how the shots come about. So if I'm in a position here where I can't get an angle to pocket my ball, if I shoot at the first diamond, 2 tips bottom, let's chalk up a little bit. Let's go with 2 tips of bottom, 2 tips to the inside, 30-degree elevation, 5-speed shot stroke. There's the pre-stroke. I think that's how I feel it. Then shoot into the diamond. Eyes are up, eyes are down, eyes are back up. Shoot into the diamond, come straight back, and make the ball. You won't always scratch. That's not the big deal. Make sure you're learning the angle. The odds are you could shoot 10 of those, maybe 2 or 3 times the cue ball will go in after it. If it was a trick shot, it would count. Big deal. But there's the angle into the rail, 1 diamond, it comes right back to the corner. That's very important that you learn that. Now, the next shot I want to teach you is, what if I have to break up this cluster? Once again, I'm in the jaw of the pocket. It could be for any number of reasons. My opponent has me blocked here. He's got me blocked in a position here where I just can't get to that natural diamond, whatever the point is, but that's what I'm working with. Shoot the diamond number 2. Once again, 2 tips of bottom, 2 tips to the outside. So, and there's my 5-speed shot stroke. Now my idea, you might have to work on this a few times because you got to get the speed right. So you're going to come across and break up that cluster. Let's take it again. 30 degrees, 2 tips down, 2 tips inside. Take the 5-speed shot stroke. See, the thing is, if you don't use a 5-speed shot stroke, you're going to come up too high or too low, and the 5-speed is really, really important, okay? So that's how you would take that shot and break that one up, okay? Let's go ahead and look at a couple of others. Now, I want to pocket the 8-ball. That could be, once again, there's a ball in my way, I'm hooked by the point. Could be a number of different things. Could be another opponent ball somewhere up here, and maybe you're not allowed to jump, no jump cues allowed. Okay, so in that regard, I want to aim at diamond number 3. See, remember the shot I'm teaching you here. Aim to diamond number 3 and come straight across. So once again, a 30-degree elevation, 2 tips of bottom, 2 tips outside, 5-speed shot stroke. Eyes are up, eyes are down, eyes are up. Take the shot, bring it across. Okay, missed by a hair. Let's take it again. Once again, 2 tips are down, 2 tips outside, 30-degree elevation, 5-speed shot stroke. Take the shot. I shot that with that was a horrible 4-speed. Sorry, let's take that one more time. Down and in. Eyes are up, down, up. That feels good. Okay, that felt like a great 5-speed. Okay, so that's how you're going to take that. And I can tell the minute I hit it right. And then you want to take the one-up table. Again, you're in the jaw. You're down here somewhere. And there could be any number of reasons why you're stuck. You can't see the point. Your opponent has you from your natural kick. You're in trouble. And the only thing that's available to you is to shoot up to diamond number 5. Here it is, diamond 5. There. Ball's going to, you see how I bend my lines? All of those are bent because that ball is going to do exactly that when it comes back in. It's going to bow and bend back in. Let's go ahead and take the 9-ball out. Aiming at the diamond. I'm up. 2 tips of bottom, 2 tips inside, 30-degree elevation. Eyes are up. Check my aim. Then begin my pre-stroke. Look at the cue ball. Back to the diamond. Back to the cue ball. Back to the diamond. And take the shot. Okay, so if it hit high, what does that tell you? It tells you that you shot too slow. Okay? It could also tell you you didn't have 2 full tips of outside on the ball. So these are the parameters. They're very fixed positions to shoot from. 30-degree elevation, eyes up, 2 tips inside. Now take the shot. And that's it. So these are the shots. Make notes. These are 4 of the most critical reverse kick shots. You need to know them. And you're going to have a great time the first time you ever get to really have to pull one of these off. Now keep in mind, if the ball is a little bit out on the table, that's okay. Just check the line with your cue. You could still be on the same cue ball path to the diamond. You could also adjust if you're going to have to, and you can't aim at that diamond exactly because the cluster is here and it's not here. You'll make a minor modification with your 2 tips to the outside. You might have to go to 1 tip, 1.5 tips, and that's where you make that primary adjustment. Okay? So that said, hopefully everybody got it. You loved it. And aim straight, shoot straight, split the pockets. And Lord willing, I look forward to seeing you all next week. Okay? God bless you now. Bye-bye. God bless you.